Hello. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I am good. So my voice, please excuse my voice. Um,
Do you want to tell us why you have no voice?
I had a birthday and I
Uh-huh.
celebrated a little hard. Listen, I celebrated my birthday for real this year. Okay, this is Oz.
Oh, she's already asking. Hi, cool. How are you?
I celebrated. I was out since Friday.
Hmm.
Yeah, Fancy Duck was that was.
Oh my
It was a
goodness.
great weekend. It was a great birthday, finale, 30s finale. So thank you, Miss Cool. But it was really, really good. It was really, really good. Saturday I went for a massage,
Mm.
got my nails done. So that was the only relaxing part of my birthday.
I think all of it probably because you have a heavy schedule these days, so you probably just needed that.
I did.
Yeah.
I really, really did. Like, Hansi, It's a
Oh my
it's a
God.
great way to close the year. Guys, it was Taffy.
Imagine.
You watch her, she was there. And what about
Imagine.
dinner? I went for a professional massage, Oz. For a professional massage.
Oh, don't. Yeah, joke.
It was a professional massage. Part of it was Ashiatsu. He walked on my back. That was the most amazing thing ever.
Really?
Oh,
I'm always
oh my
afraid.
gosh. Oh my gosh. It was amazing. It was amazing. I didn't want him to get off.
That-
Okay.
That's good. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed your professional massage.
And he was very professional. Thank you very much.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. That's good. I'm glad you enjoyed your birthday. What about Christmas?
Christmas was good. I mean, I spent most of it in bed,
Mm,
but
mm.
I caught up around 8 p.m.
Yeah, it was Christmas this year was kind of light. I
And
literally
chill.
just went to watch a movie with my niece and then I came back home and then I went to a kind of a party and then I went to bed.
Um, you went to watch The Color Purple?
No, I went to
Oh,
watch The Migration because I'm watching it with a 6-year-old. Like,
oh, you're 6 years.
yeah. So I don't know if she would have appreciated The Color
Absolutely
Purple,
not.
but I am watching it tomorrow with one of my clients. So
I need to watch it. I want to watch it.
so
I was invited to watch it on Christmas Day, but I didn't have my car. I needed to go pick up my car.
oh, you left your car, huh? Ah, well,
Like
it
I
is
said,
what
it
it
was a great birthday. It was absolutely fantastic. Absolutely. But I want to watch it. Hey, Leo.
is.
Hey, Brothers with Voices. Long
Oh my
time.
God, right?
Yeah,
Which
I
one of
think
the
we need a
brothers with voices
reunion
is this?
show.
Right? Let's see if they'll join
Brothers
me.
with Voices. We need a reunion show. When can we get you guys on? It's been, what, 3 years now? That
Yes,
was
it's
our
been a
first
while.
show.
Was it?
I think it was our first show. At least it was our first show with all three of us at the time.
Really?
I know the
Wow. So we need
third was my first show.
yeah, no, well no, it was just you and I. So
We need a
we
redo.
need a redo.
Let's see who's on. So what did you watch with Janice?
Migration, the one about the ducks. It's oh, it's an animated movie. It's actually not bad. I was like, how am I gonna get through this hour and 20 minutes? I actually kind of enjoyed it.
I did not get through Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, they've done too much. There's
Like, why
so
are
many
there
Spider-Man.
millions of Spider-Man? Like, why? Why is there a
Right.
black Spider-Man, a white Spider-Man, a pink Spider-Man, a green Spider? Like, I don't understand.
They
It was
capitalized too
confusion.
much. They were trying to do too much. Spider-Man, and then they ruined The Lion King.
Oh my,
They
that one really
completely ruined our
upset me.
childhoods trying to revamp The Lion King. It doesn't work.
I was,
Bye, Ozzy. Be safe.
yeah, The Lion King was horrible. Um,
It's,
um, I haven't read any reviews there. The Color Purple. I haven't heard anything. I don't know if it's good. If it, like, what are people saying?
I feel like everyone has liked it.
I guess so. I guess,
It's
but
not the same. The number one statement is it's not like the first one, which that was the whole idea. It's
right.
never
I
going to be
heard
completely.
I read something saying Kuti they I guess gave the men more of a storyline this time
Oh,
around.
well, I guess we'll see. I was gonna go watch it tomorrow. We'll see. I saw someone on Instagram. Um, their mom said it was a guy who was writing about his mom saying that she didn't want to be she didn't want to go to the theater. All I heard was Fantasia has a big nyash on Color Purple. Not my words though. Is it just on Color
That's
Purple in
it.
general? I think that's how she's set up, Leo.
I think she's been like that for a while, Leo. But I guess since she's on the big screen,
10 times bigger.
it looks bigger. Probably, maybe I don't know. Maybe it's gotten bigger. I don't know. I haven't seen her, so I've just seen full frontal shots of her. So I don't know.
Leo.
I, I guess
Let me
I
see,
guess
Leo.
we'll
Why don't
find
you
out.
join in? Let's see if Leo will join in. Ah,
Leah, are you going to join and tell us about what else you've heard about
is
Fantasia
is what's her name?
Nyash?
Hallie? Is Hallie pregnant? Can you see the pregnancy?
Oh, she's pregnant right now, huh? Is she pregnant?
We don't know. Some people are saying now she's had the baby. You can tell, all the mothers were like, "Oh, you can tell the pregnancy stitches, the way she's moving." I'm like, how? But
Oh,
I have no children, so you cannot debunk anything that you don't know anything about. So I'm just like, oh, okay.
how old is Hallie?
She's not 30 yet. She's not 30
Oh,
yet. There's two of them. There's Chloe and then
oh yeah.
um,
I don't know. Maybe I did see something saying what she when they first started talking about it, but I
mm,
haven't seen anything. I'm kind of out of the loop right now. Like I don't know what's going on, y'all. What is in the news? Like what's trending right now? Who is trending? I
like
have no idea.
even after all this time, it's been going on for months. Do you think why would she hide it this long? But I guess I can understand because people are so nosy.
We are. That we are. I think
Okay,
I'm gonna
Leo.
join another day, ladies. Still ripping and running for a bit.
Ah, I'm just like, it doesn't make sense. I guess you want some sort of privacy.
I mean, you know what? When she's ready, I mean, she's all her life is out there for us to watch,
Yeah.
and maybe the as long as she possibly can, she probably feels like what, let me keep this
Mhm.
to myself for a little longer because once the baby comes, we're all trying to see. Let's see the baby. Let's see the baby,
Well,
and then everybody will have something to say about the baby. Whose baby is it? Who is she dating?
some rapper called DDG.
I don't
I
know
didn't.
him.
The only reason why I know about him is because of her. I had no idea who the guy was.
Yeah,
Just
I don't
like,
think I've even
what
heard
is
of
it?
him.
Simone Biles' husband saying that he was the prize, that he had no idea who she
I
was.
saw that.
Is it possible that he really didn't know who she was? That he just,
Maybe, you know what, it is possible. You know what? Because I will be the first person to tell you that I do not recognize celebrities. Like, I am the absolute worst. I might recognize them when they're on TV. I might recognize them, in a magazine.
Mhm.
But in person, I might look at them and I'll be like, who I know that person. They look familiar, but I'm not immediately thinking celebrity unless they're, if they have an entourage or something, maybe.
Mhm.
But for the most part, I'm really not. I don't know what it is. I really don't.
I
And I'm not
I don't.
one of those, oh my gosh, I saw a celebrity. I will look at you and act like I didn't see. I saw 50 Cent one day
Mhm.
at the airport one time.
Yeah.
But when I tell you, we locked eyes and he looked like, oh, somebody has recognized me. I just literally looked at him and he walked in. And as soon as he walked into the airport, because I was waiting for my ride, as soon as he walked in, someone went, hey, yo, Fitty.
See, you might as well have been you.
But you see, it was like it registered, but it didn't register. Like I saw him, but I didn't see him. I couldn't react. I just looked at him and
Mm-mm.
and
That's not, well, I've
he
grown
was
up.
gone.
For me personally, I've grown up. Before, when I saw, if it's someone that I'm interested in, like one time when, what's his name? The guy with the beard. Oh Lord. He's a
There's lots
rapper,
of
the guy with the
people.
beard. Ricky, what is it? Ricky Rose? Rose?
Rick Ross.
What? Rick Ross.
Yeah, and the Ricky Ross.
I'm landing. I just landed back into Indianapolis. It was early morning and he was trying to dash, but it was a lot of, unfortunately, it was just early that morning. You usually don't see Black people a lot of times early
Right.
that morning.
We don't
So,
like to wake up early,
so
but those are the flights I like, though.
they are the best.
Hmm.
So he was speeding, going to his flight. He had like 6 bodyguards, like big dudes, like
See, when
big.
they're with bodyguards and you see that, you
How can you
instantly
not?
recognize
Yo,
them.
right. A big guy in a muscle shirt. Everyone's wearing black and Gucci bag with this, that. Obviously. And I'm just like, okay. So when I notice again, you lock eyes and it's like, well, what do? I took my phone out. What else am I supposed to do?
Did you call his name?
I did. And I took,
Please tell me you got a picture.
and I'm like, girl, it was a dangerous picture because he was like, take your picture while I'm still moving. I'm not stopping. So now, okay, first of all, everyone, I'm like 5'5", maybe 5'6" on a good day. I have all these bodyguards around me and him,
And you
he's not a short man.
moving.
And I'm basically chasing him, trying to take a picture, and he's posing and this and that. And I'm like, sir, this is not even worth it. What am I even going to do with the picture? I don't think I even ever posted it. And I was
That
just
was
like,
such a waste. That was such a waste.
a
I
waste.
met I met Ti as well
See,
at a.
those are people I would have liked to meet.
But this was right.
50,
He went
T.I.
right before he went to prison, right? And he refused to take a picture with us.
He was probably upset. You know, he had
Yeah,
a lot going on.
I mean, he was very nice. I won't
Yeah.
say he was rude. So like we were just like, oh no, you know what, cool. And he was just like, oh, where are you guys from? And we're like, Zimbabwe. He's like, oh, okay, cool. I'm sorry, just not tonight.
Yeah, you know what? Because honestly, there are people too. I have moments where I don't want to take pictures. I'm a regular person. So imagine them. It just doesn't, I don't know.
Yeah, it's the way he approached it. Yeah, I would have given up too. I mean, I don't even know if I would. I would have just been like, it's all right, son. Like, take your picture while I'm moving. Like, you can't even stop for 30 seconds, maybe
I'm
not even that.
telling you. I'm
It's okay.
telling you. Yeah, the guy with the beard, Xavier.
The
I
guy with
was
the
just
beard.
like, is it
No, no
you
wonder,
literally
no
are just
wonder you
like,
called it the guy with the beard.
yeah, I couldn't even remember. I guess sometimes it's just like, okay, you can see the excitement and the other people were not paying attention. You easily could have just said, you know what, I'm giving you a
Real quick.
picture. Because even with all that interaction that we wasted time, you could have just stopped and we could have taken a picture. But then
Exactly.
again, he's probably trying to escape thinking people will notice him, but nobody even paid attention.
Because they see all those bodyguards, so they know it ain't happening.
But
But have you ever
persistent.
met, a celebrity or somebody who's famous or, infamous even,
Mm-hmm.
and they were just total a-holes?
Right.
Like, we're just like, I was excited to meet this person, and now I met them and I don't like them anymore.
It's unfortunate when people tend to behave like that. If they can behave like that to you in public, imagine how they might potentially be treating the people that are like helping them.
Right. When they
So,
ain't humble, it's so disappointing and off-putting. It
mm-hmm.
is. It really is. Because, we get so excited to meet these celebrities, and then you meet them and you're excited, and you're trying to let them know how much of a fan you are, or how
Mm-hmm.
much you love them, or whatever, and they're just total assholes. Like,
Pretty
that's the
much.
only word I can think of.
Yeah. But now these days, because I know when you kind of bring them down, because sometimes you put these people on pedestals, then I can understand, okay, you know what, maybe they had a bad day. Even how do you react when you're like not in a good mood, or maybe you've been busy or things are not going your way. So I try to be more understanding. But if you're just working with that sort of attitude all the time, that we've even seen on the Shade Room, then it's a fair game.
Oh, yeah. But, celebrities. I don't know. Xavier says, what positive experiences have you guys had?
What's oh, which other celebs have I ever met? Well, the American ones, for the most part, it hasn't been bad. For
Called
the
the
most,
Zimbabweans. I mean, those are that infamous because they're not all celebrities.
the
Panewam were,
socialites.
socialites, man, the people who just blew up because of nonsense. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I've met, you know what? I've met some, so yeah. So I've met some down to earth people. They're just friendly. It's like you're just talking to the next person. They're
yeah.
not pompous and their head's not inflated. So for the most part, they really have been nice. I like to go to a lot of the Zimbabwean concerts. So like when was I met, who was a guy? My God, I never remember anybody's name. It's a skinny one. When he came, he
You
came to this.
and I am, and I thought I was bad.
It's working with seniors. They're killing my memory. I'm
Our
telling you, it's
brain cells
ridiculous.
gone, chat.
No, it's not.
Because how?
It's not. Is it
Skinny one,
Soldier
that is.
Boy? No, Andy, Soldier Boy. Soldier Loud. Oh God, this is terrible. Okay, I'm gonna have to look it up.
Everybody's laughing about the skinny one. You're coming through with the descriptions today.
No, guys, really help me. He's
Soldier,
tall,
what's Soldier
he's
Love?
skinny. That's Soldier Love. One of those soldiers. There's two of them, isn't there? Seriously, you guys are not helping at all.
I don't know.
Tari Xavier.
We actually West. That one is not gonna be able to help you. Do you know how many times she asked what's his name is? What's his name? Xavier? Hmm? Do you remember his name now?
Toki vibes.
Ah,
Is
Toki.
it Toki vibes?
You would remember if it was Toki. Okay, did he have what was his hair like? Shortcut, dreadlocks, what?
His theme for that night was cowboy because he had a
Soldier Love.
cowboy. He had a cowboy hat, and he had some. I don't know who dressed him that night, and some cowboy boots. So I don't I don't know. I remember
Where
it
where
was a
was
Zim
he
Expo.
performing?
I think it was one of those Zim Expos in Chicago.
And
Remember?
it's not Soldier Love.
Okay, hold on. Let me see,
Pop
guys.
Tane.
No,
She
not
kept asking, you
Patrick.
know how many times she
It's
asked me what's his
that
name?
guy. What's his name?
Oh, Wendy Kinakaimba Sweetie. That's him, right?
Uh-huh. Who's this guy?
That is, see, even I have to look him up.
Guys.
Jazz Signal. Oh my God. Oh, thank you, Taddy. Jazz Signal. Oh my God.
When I tell you Josh Signal was the best, like I have a bunch of pictures. Nemunu phone, I can't remember his name. We had such a good time. It was a good performance, and then he even came to Indy. I think he came to
Oh,
Indy. We had such a great time. He was humble, down to earth, and my other favorite. You know, I love of course Terry would know. You know, I love XQ. XQ is just the nicest.
oh, really? I haven't
The
met
nicest.
XQ. I absolutely adore Pop Tane. Absolutely adore him. He is so hilarious.
Yeah.
Um, he was super quiet the first day.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was quite concerned. Then
Why were you concerned?
I was just like, this is the person we listen to singing Kokai, 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 and this is his personality. Like
Was he
it was so.
dry?
At the first time, the first day, this was the first day we met him. He was just quiet, and he would just give, he'd just respond to what you say, and that's it, and he'd be quiet.
Yeah.
But day two, I was like, oh yeah, okay, that is Mr. Kokai.
Or maybe he was jet lagged.
No, yeah, I think he was tired, and I think he was just kind of observing. He is very observant. He's exactly Xavier. He was super quiet and observant. That's what it was. He was so observant,
He wanted to
and
make sure you people weren't setting him up.
right, you know what I'm saying. But the next day, I think he just felt comfortable with us.
Yeah.
So he was super nice. And Tammy Moyer was really sweet as well. She
Oh
was
my
really
God. I
really
love
sweet. Then
Tammy.
she is gorgeous. My goodness.
Oh my God. I love her music. I just love her brand.
Oh yeah,
Everything.
she was super dope, and she's so funny. Like we were laughing the whole time throughout that dinner that I met her at. So she was really really sweet. I think those are my two favorite. Um,
What about Job Frazier?
it was quick. It it was that one was just quick. He wasn't too warm, but then with that one I get it because there was a whole line behind me, and I was like number two in line to take a picture with him because the whole time.
This is the
Oh,
pic.
there you go.
It was like, what's the ones that mommy got there weird. But he stood there. He was actually running. It's when he came for the couple years ago when we saw him cool New York for the what is that one Africa Fest or whatever.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
I wish I
I
had gone to meet him when he was still at the festival earlier that day. I think he probably would have had a chance to. I would have had more of a chance to chit
pro
chat with him, but
yeah, because I caught him as soon as, again, you're minding your business and then they're dashing through and
oh, see,
whatnot.
that's perfect.
Uh-huh.
That is perfect. This time, and then I only met him when we were waiting, when people were waiting in line to take pictures with him.
Oh, no, no. I caught him before he was going into, he only had like a few minutes, but he actually stood there,
That was nice. Kwete
spoke,
Jana
and
Ricky Ross Wendevu.
espera uchithandanisa munhu from airport this is not it. This is just not it. He was so kind. Honestly, it was just more than us. I think it was about 5 of us, and he took a picture with everyone, and we did videos.
Oh
And then he just
wow.
went up, but he was supposed to be on the stage in a little bit. But
Oh, see
once you
that
see your
see, it's
people,
nice to meet people like that. There's one I met
mm-hmm.
who Indigo one
Who
time.
who
I ain't
is
gonna
it?
say his name. I don't like to say his name, but I'm gonna say that after I met him, I stopped listening to his music.
Who is it?
I ain't gonna tell you. Not on here. Ndigo fambwa pa ndakunzi. I named. I'll tell you in private. Actually, let me message you.
I think of. Oh, I I feel like I know who you're talking about, and when I tell you, I'm not even. And that person, I personally, like, we were. If it was who you're talking about, oh,
Uh,
mm-mm.
right. So it's not just me.
No, I'm
I was
saying
just like,
it.
ugh.
It's a lot of. Ooh,
I sent you.
you
I
look.
sent you the person that his name though, but yeah, yeah, I stopped listening to his music because I absolutely loved his music, and then I met him and he was just
It was a lot, right?
he was a
Yeah,
lot.
that's it.
That's
That's the
him,
one.
right?
That's him.
It's
And
us,
I was just
the
like,
guys I also want to know too, please.
the funny thing is that Munier Arifani. Like you got just on my socials, I can go like with Snap or even Yanza and start out by live, Aripachi. It's hilarious. But just attitude your chanting. That's it.
Attitude. Yeah, because you know what, at first it was good vibes at
Yeah.
first.
And
And
then it
then
just
things
shifted.
went left, it shifted, and we couldn't bounce back from that.
Plus, anyway, to be honest, the music is not all that good.
It really isn't. It
Yeah.
was more for supporting Zimbabwean musicians because
Yeah.
even now I listen to it and I'm like,
No, it's not that good. But Munagane Yangeri personality attract music yake. But then when we found out that the
exactly.
personality was not all that great,
It's
it
not all
kind of
that
it deadened
great.
everything. Yeah, it
Yeah.
just killed everything.
Because at first it was good vibes, and I was like, "Oh, this is a cool person, chi chi chi." And once everything shifted, I was like, "Mm-mm,
Mm-mm.
not at all." Like it's just not a good person, you know?
But yeah, I still watch the stuff online and I still laugh. The stuff my joke I thought but it's just
Yeah,
too much going on.
no. And so yeah,
What?
no.
Why you see? This is the problem. A lot of times, the same people you don't like, I don't like. It's not good.
I know, right?
It's not good. It's not good for anybody.
Well, at least we know who we're not inviting to Zim Ladies Round Table, right?
Oh, definitely not.
And that
You
one,
can't.
it's not even biased. It's not even just because of their personality. It's just even a lot of the stuff that they're in the news for is just
Then
like,
what would we even discuss?
exactly. We would have
Mhm.
absolutely nothing to discuss with them. So
Yeah, but
somebody else
it is what it
can do
is.
it. So how about you guys type, let us know what celebrities you've met Was it a good experience? Was it a bad experience? Whether they're celebrities, socialites, um, Zimbabwean or not. I mean, we talked about Rick Ross. If you're just joining us, talked about Rick Ross, talked about T.I. I did meet I don't know if you know him, but he was on what's that show with one of the twins?
Which one?
One of the Maury twins, Tia or Tamara, one of them. The game.
Oh, the game is humble though. If you come on out on the
No,
internet.
not the game. Sorry, no, the show, the game.
Oh, the show, the
Yeah,
game.
he was what is his name? Blue Kimball. He plays he's one of the football players. So he wasn't like the star of the show, but he was on the game. His name is Blue Kimball. I met him. I was helping this local producer with his he had like a YouTube show a really nice YouTube show actually, and he was on there. So the episode that he was on, and he was being oiled down and everything because he was shirtless in the episode. So that was a great sight. But he was really really nice.
Auntie Rashida was nice. I feel like okay, Rashida seems like she's nice.
Yeah,
Can
I'd
she
love
just
to meet
apologize to
Rashida.
K Michelle so we can keep it moving?
What happened with her and Kate Michelle? I
Apparently,
can't remember.
remember K Michelle was dating Memphis, Toya's ex-husband.
Yes.
The internet is in an uproar because they're just like, let her just apologize. But then apparently she already apologized. But who knows? Maybe I don't know. It's just a mess. But now K Michelle is saying, if no one believed me, because apparently now he's owned up to the abuse, and it's
oh yeah, because K Michelle wasn't telling the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, see, that's the thing, she really stood up for her friend. I guess they were friends.
Uh-huh.
And now he's admitting.
Yeah, I guess she filed a lawsuit against him. And we go to court. Sometimes you just got to tell the truth.
The truth. Yep.
He told the truth.
Oh, Hansi, Leo says he met Black Coffee. He is so humble and down to earth. Osunlade, or Osunlade, I don't know how to pronounce his name. The house music DJ too. AKA, oh wow, you met AKA, the SA rapper who got killed he was an asshole though when I met him. All about the girls that do dresses. So wow, really? Man, it sucks to meet a celebrity and they're just not a great person. It really, really sucks. But who would you like to meet?
Me? Honestly, I don't know. I feel like I don't, not idolize, but I just,
right.
And it's not that I don't care, but yeah, you know what? Let me stop my statement. Burna Boy for sure. You're right. Burna Boy, Asha. It's not like if it doesn't happen, I'm gonna. But
right.
Kim Kardashian. You know what?
Okay,
I would like to talk to Kim about Skims. Kim, I would definitely want to talk to her about Skims because when I tell you that is the best,
really,
the best to spank I've ever. And they're not expensive. The most I've ever spent on a Skim was $64.
That's not bad. Look, I'm about to be on their website right now.
Full body. Most of them that I purchased are like $32. Comfortable. They don't roll down. It's on the whole night.
Listen,
I love a Skim. I completely love a Skim. I love a Skim.
Guys, Yidi rolled up in places that no one should ever see.
I told you though, before you ordered your UTs, I told you try a skim first.
I will never wear it again.
Right?
Never.
Look at Xavier said a girl says she wore Skims and they saved her life. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And they're not
So
they don't discriminate, to be honest.
I'm gonna try
When I'm feeling
them.
slim, my Skims are still the same. When I'm feeling like things are not going well, still the same. They're
I will
still holding you.
try.
Yeah, I would definitely try.
I'll come back with a review.
I'm telling you. And they're not
Oh yeah.
expensive.
I'll come
Just like
back
the
with a review.
shorts, $32.
Not bad at all.
No.
See, I
And they
like the
still charge
shorts.
you.
Well, I guess it depends on what I'm wearing, really.
Mm-hmm.
Anzi Jaden Smith was nice and humble. He looks
Oh
like he
yeah.
would be.
I mean,
He looks like
look
he
at their
would be.
parents. I feel like they'll be very
Yeah.
sunflowery.
I know, right? Beyonce, I just want one conversation.
No, we need to. Like what?
I
How?
I wouldn't. I don't care to meet her. Like I feel like I'd be kind of bored. Don't come for me, Beehive. Don't come.
Listen, I also met Brandon Jenner. He was really nice too, and actually chatted quite a few. But I feel like the Jenners, the what do you call it? The Smiths. Those people are like the way they were raised. They would be
Yeah.
like down to earth and people like you can actually talk to.
That's true. I guess they grew up as real people. So
Yeah.
there's no way you met Brandon Jenner. He always seemed like a sweetheart.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, Xavier would know about the Jenners.
Well, you've never, didn't you watch the show? They came on a few times, especially when they did, and then when, their dad became Caitlyn, they had a show, and I think they popped in a couple times.
I don't remember ever seeing Brandon Jenner. I don't.
Because he has 2 sons, doesn't he? Yeah, I think he has
I'd be
2
lying.
sons and a daughter from his first marriage. Kirk Franklin. Yeah, Mr. Franklin seems like
He seems like he would be down to earth. Yeah, he does. I would love to hang out with Rihanna, y'all. Like, I gotta.
Well,
hang
for
out with
what
Rihanna.
reasons?
That
Taffy,
is.
which reasons? You want to be a mogul or which one? Which one? Because we don't.
Don't do me like that.
Which side are you looking for? The mogul or the other?
All off Rihanna, okay? Just say the music. Annie says I should say the music. The music. Listen, Rihanna looks like she'd be so fun to party with, just to hang out with, just to chit chat. I feel like she is good vibes. I feel like she's like I could just chill with her. You know what I'm saying? And just have a good time. Exactly. See, for the vibes, yes, Bad Girl really seems like she's a vibe. I feel that way. Like that's one person I would love to hang out with.
Another one we could say is Mariah Carey. You know why? Because you're gonna be pampered. It's gonna be elegant.
That is so true.
It's gonna be out of this world. We're
I
not
feel
having
like
birth.
when you're hanging out with her, you'll be getting your feet rubbed and whatnot, like
and being fanned by feathers.
Yes.
I want to meet Krishan just so I can pray for her. Yeah.
You know what? I don't want to laugh, but that's really sweet.
It is. I don't know if your prayer is gonna work because she has a whole church minister. That's unless he's just collecting money from her and not actually sending the prayers on, because I don't know. But Krishana is a
Wants to
spirited
pray
figure.
for her.
Krishana, Krishana is gonna be a tough one. You're gonna need not a whole tub of holy oil because, and I feel like she's kind of shifting. Maybe that guy really was messing her up, or maybe she actually has a problem herself.
I think she does. I mean, there's always something going on, right? Hansi Christian don't wipe. It's said. What are you talking about? Did I miss something?
I don't know, Leo.
Leo,
Please
what did
enlighten
we
us.
miss? Are we talking about the same? Okay, surely it's not the wiping I'm thinking you're talking about,
What?
right?
No, I ain't seen it. Is it the wiping, the normal one that everybody does, or which one?
What are we
Like she
wiping?
doesn't wipe her nose.
Like she doesn't wipe her sink after she's done brushing her teeth. Like what are we wiping?
Like when you wash the dishes, does she not wipe the sink? I mean, oh, well, how do you know that?
How do you know that? Why do you know that?
There's no topic. We're just kind of discussing a lot of things, but now I'm seeing it might have been an error because of Leo, right? Leo. Oh my God.
Okay, Joan of Arc. We're right now. Like Tina said, we don't really have a topic, but right now we're discussing meeting celebrities, and our question was, what celebrities have you met? Did you like them? Was it a good experience, a bad experience? And we're also talking about what celebrity you would like to meet.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I would like to hang out with Gabrielle Union as well. I think she'd be fun.
You know what? The version that she is now, yes. Remember, she used to be a mean girl.
Yes.
She even said it herself that she used to be a mean girl and she didn't get along with the other women in the industry, but now she's like sis, down to earth.
That's the Gabrielle I would absolutely love to hang out with.
Yeah.
Like, she's another friend of mine in my head. She's my bestie in my head.
Mm-hmm.
Her and Brianna, my besties, y'all. Call me, girls. Call me. We should hang out soon. Y'all should tag them.
Taraji P. Henson.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
I feel like
I think she would be a blast to hang out with.
Yeah.
She really would. How the men.
I would hang out with Young Whammy.
Oh,
I could see it. Well, are you guys gonna have dinner or what's the plan?
Like, yeah.
Because
right. What are you doing with Young Miami? Like what?
I smoked weed.
That one's different for me. I don't know. That one's different for me. Even like just on her personality, just watching her personality. I don't know. I don't know.
Forget the personality. We know what's happening behind closed doors.
We know a little.
Is that
too much?
Right.
We know a little too much. But DJ Faye just said I smoked weed with Snoop and Corrupt in North Dakota. Oh, I would love to hang out with Snoop. Not for those reasons only. I would actually like to hang out with Snoop. And the niece might as well hang with Saucy Santana too, right? It'll be Young Miami and Saucy.
You
and Young Miami gives such bad vibes. Yeah, I don't know. Hans looks like an airhead. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Young Miami, I don't know. I'm sure she's a nice girl.
I feel like they'll have me dying. Well,
they probably would. have you dying? I don't know. One of his boys either was or is dating a Zim chick. Oh, who's Snoop's or Corrupt's boys? Okay, Miss Zim. Okay, what Zim chick is this who's in the circles?
That's a high up circle. Like your
Okay,
circle is very lit.
and she gives airhead.
So is the show on is her show canceled?
Girl, I have no idea. I won't lie. I only watched which one did I watch? I think the one with what's his name, the weird guy that I used to absolutely love until I watched that particular
Don't do him like that. I absolutely love his energy.
listen, do you know how I was obsessed with him until I watched that
The
dang
Kevin Gates one, right?
yes,
What?
until I watched that interview.
I love Kevin Gates. He's from
I
a
had
different
to,
planet. People
he
just don't understand
is, and
him.
that's what I loved about him. But then I didn't realize how much of a different planet. Like I knew he was from a different planet, but that one just kind of that
I
that
only saw a
that
snippet.
messed me up. I was, you see, even what did Anise say? The episode put me off exactly, and see, Xavier remembers how upset I was. I was so upset because he was so weird in that
But
interview.
that's who he
Nah,
is. He's a weird
that
guy.
went a little. He took it too far for
Okay,
me.
maybe I need to watch the episode. Maybe I need to watch the
You
whole
didn't
because I
watch the
only
whole
saw.
interview?
No, I only watched like clips.
No, you gotta watch the whole thing. You gotta watch the whole thing. You'll be sitting there like it, he took it way too far in that interview. Yeah, and trust me love Kevin Gates. Absolutely
Now I feel like maybe
love
I
him.
shouldn't watch it at all
I
because then it's gonna
think you
change.
should so you can know just how far off he is.
Okay, someone said Mary J. Blige.
I would love to hang out with Mary.
I feel like Mary hasn't learned her lessons yet,
Leave my
right?
girl alone. Let me see. What's Mary? Isn't Mary a Capricorn, Shem?
And Bobby Lights, Bobby Lights to tell you.
Bobby likes to get me into trouble.
Mm-mm.
Bobby likes would definitely get me into trouble. She is a Capricorn. Leave her alone.
So what does that mean?
I knew it.
They don't.
You know what? We give chances, okay?
Chances.
We
How
look
many
at the
chances
best in people.
Akuna, that's human nature to give the best in people. Give chances. We cannot keep using these signs as an excuse not to grow up. We cannot. We cannot. The world, oh, because I'm a Virgo, I feel like I should rule the world. No, that's not how it works.
It's okay. It's okay to feel like you can rule the world. Okay, that is okay. You can rule
That's
the
why I want to hang
world
out.
too
You want to
if you
hang
put
out
your
with
mind to it.
you.
Thank you, Leo. We are quite amazing.
Leo just
Okay.
said Krishan does not wipe. I don't think you want to give substance to whatever Leo's saying.
Thank you, Joan. Mary makes so many bad life decisions, but always bounces back. That's what's important, okay? She always bounces back.
Yeah.
Leave Mary alone.
But after
And then
how
she gives us
long? You're like
great
almost 50
music when
still
she
bouncing
bounces back.
back. Your bounce is not, eventually your bounce is not going to bounce back.
Listen,
There's
she
no
will
way.
always bounce back, okay? Because she knew how to bounce back the first time, the second time, the third time. She gonna bounce back. She gonna keep bouncing back. You leave Miss Mary out of this.
Okay. We'll see. We'll see what's happening now. But now it looks like she don't want anybody.
Listen, One day it will happen for Mary, and she'll be singing
Yeah.
just love songs. And then we're going to come, we're going to complain about her singing love songs because y'all were used to her singing about breakups and heartbreaks and
She
no
cannot.
good
You
men.
guys said she's always bouncing back, right? So if you're always bouncing back, your whole story is what?
The bounce
Those
back.
There's never gonna be a love song. At this
Listen,
point,
she's going to bounce back enough for her to give us a love song. Okay. I have hope for Mary.
she'll be
She's just a
70.
hope. She's just looking for love like the rest of us.
She'll be 70. You guys, who else do
Listen,
you
we've
like?
all bounced back. Okay. Listen, I'm 39 years old. I have bounced back. Y'all just don't know about it because I'm not a celebrity. And I don't sing about it because I can't hold a tune to save my life. But
Well,
we
now
all
we kind of
bounced back.
do. Now we kind of know a little bit. You just didn't tell us names. We just don't know your names. Oh my God.
It's called the bounce back. That's what's important. The male celebrities I would love to meet. I would love to hang out with Tay Diggs.
Yes, that's a good one.
He seems like a lot of fun. Like I feel like we'd be laughing the entire time
I
we're
think
together.
I feel like all the men from what is it, My Best Friend's
Yes,
Wedding? Or what's the name?
yeah,
All of them. I would like to hang out with all of
yeah.
them. Um,
They would be a
Boris Kojo.
lot of fun.
I feel like that's another good one. Because all
Boris
those guys have kind
Kojo,
of
yes.
uh-huh.
Yeah, Boris Kojo would be a great one.
Idris Alba for
Oh,
sure. For
yes,
sure.
absolutely. Absolutely.
Who
Who else
else?
are we meeting? Who else are we meeting?
I wouldn't mind meeting Tyler Perry.
I wouldn't mind meeting Tyler. Yeah, I
I
don't know
wouldn't
if
mind meeting.
we would have fun, but I wouldn't mind meeting Tyler.
You'd be surprised. Some of those people are closet fun havers.
That's
You never
true.
know.
That is very true.
Yeah,
Tyler wouldn't be bad. Yeah, I'm
I
trying to
would
think.
say who the game.
The game Method Man, but that's purely because he is one fine specimen of human being.
Yeah, I don't want to meet. Okay, maybe Anzi Tyler as Medea. Yeah, probably. You know what? Probably
Maybe
just
Tyler
Medea in
is
general.
Medea. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, Xavier, yes, Method Man. Listen, listen,
Mm-hmm.
listen.
Well,
I, that's the one right there.
Method Man.
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna send him back?
Mm-mm.
Yeah. So
We might not ever see him again. That one I'm locking up and I'm keeping him. Okay. Sorry.
you know what? It's getting better. Even the wigs have gotten better.
But it worked. It worked, right? Like
Uh-huh.
he caught our attention. Even though it was absolutely terrible TV, we still chuckled. We still talked about it. Like it was successful. Medea has been successful. And then there are people that are absolutely obsessed with Medea. What fans she could drop to that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And
I,
some
I,
of
I'm
the newer versions of the Medea movies are actually good quality though.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Um, ooh, how about Africans? Actors, musicians, minus Burna Boy.
Future.
I would
You've
love to
seen
meet
it.
Future. You're right. I would actually like to see. I would love to meet Future. I would
What are we gonna
absolutely hang out with
discuss?
him. I would
Procreate.
even hang out with Black China. Actually,
The new Black
the
China,
new Black
yes.
China. So my friend Anthony, he's got a a podcast YouTube show, and he interviewed her after
Mm,
she got
Baptist.
baptized and stuff. Yeah,
Mhm.
that y'all should go watch it. Look for Anthony Lofty's. That was a great interview. Like, I saw a completely different side of Black China
Yeah.
in that interview. Like, he did a great job interviewing her. So you guys should definitely go watch that. That was really, really good. Khloe Kardashian. Khloe does look like she'd be fun to hang out with.
Yeah, yes and no. Sometimes I feel like there's too much Cuba culture.
Mm.
So I don't know. But I would definitely want to like hear like her perspective on relationships now
Mm.
because that's a
That would be interesting.
she's probably in the same WhatsApp group as Mary J. Blige.
Why are you like this?
Just in there a
I
little bit.
mean,
She comes in
Sade.
and out. She comes
Sade.
in and out.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever watched a Sade interview or anything, so I don't really know. I've just seen her music, but I don't really know what. I don't
I guess she
know.
could just sing to us because I don't know anything else about her besides her
Yeah, I
music.
really don't. And the Chloe from back then, yes, but we were growth. No,
Yeah.
not with growth. Ah, guys, let the woman grow.
Guys, I feel like now we're just here roasting people. What's going on?
So seriously. We said, who do you want to hang out with,
We didn't
y'all?
say all this. We're barely here. The last thing we need to be canceled. In regard to those ladies from Zim Ladies Roundtable are the worst.
No, we love all the celebrities, y'all. We absolutely love all the celebrities. We're not roasting anybody.
You know, Chloe used to be a G, you're right.
Chloe used to be a G. Yeah.
But now the one I like, Courtney. Courtney is just keeping it 100. She's not fooling with anybody. She even checks her own mom. I'm like, wow.
I think she's too healed for me now. What? Y'all stupid.
If there is such a thing, then yeah, because honestly, and I understand the concept of wanting to keep your family together and whatnot, but you don't have to keep your family together with you living in my house.
Mm-mm.
Like it's I don't know, I just feel bad for her because now even when you're watching the show, everyone is like, you should get back together with him. Like the lady has been through so much with that one person.
Enough.
There have been multiple children, and you would encourage someone to get back with someone who's literally destroyed their entire self-esteem.
Yo, like, I mean,
It's
I don't
too much.
know. I have never been in that situation, right? I've never been in a situation where I have to decide whether I should forgive my man for
Mm-hmm.
cheating and having another baby or just cheating, if I have to decide to stay with him or not. I've never been in that position. So I don't know how I would act or react, but the way I'm thinking right now, and I'm not in the situation, absolutely not.
Uh,
Absolutely not. No,
it wouldn't be.
nope.
Steph says she's too calm. And to be honest, it's kind of waiting for a time bomb because not only are you being everyone around you say encouraging you to do something that
Snap.
already hurt you, and then you got the internet that tells you you're silly for doing it, and then you have your close knit family members that still chummy with the person, and then they're encouraging you to try again.
What do you do? Okay, so what do you do in that situation? What do you do? Like, do you expect your entire family to break up with your person? Say like you've been like exactly that situation, do you want your family to break up with him too?
Yes. It might seem unrealistic, but for my, there's no way utanzi sister yangu yutoing out in Savannah Park. It doesn't work because there's
After you hurt me?
situations. Imagine, and that's what Courtney says. I'm really not fooling with you like that, and I've taken that stance in life because there's
Right.
a point, even in friendship, you cannot continue to allow people to do certain things and you just keep on going. Oh, I've known it for a long time, or you know what, that's how they are. We're not doing that anymore.
Right. Right.
Because that's an expense to you as a person that weighs you down. It takes away from where you could be giving yourself or investing yourself in someone else who values it. It doesn't
Mm-hmm.
make sense.
It doesn't.
Right.
It doesn't. It
Right.
really doesn't.
If you get your right, why support and like someone who has hurt me, who has intentionally harmed me each time?
Mm-hmm.
Why would you want someone like that in your life or around?
I completely understand if you're facilitating maybe Wana, the kids, you're facilitating that. Okay, you know what? Y'all don't get along, but I'm going to help, you know, I'll take the kids to him or whatever, I'll wait, whatever I got to do so that that's supporting me without, blatantly hurting me too.
Right. It's
You're
one
helping.
thing, right?
It's
It's
a
one thing.
different situation. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, duh. If we break up, my whole camp breaks up. Whole camp. Okay, but okay, understandably so. But how about you start dating a man with a child? You and the child get really close. You break up. Are you breaking up with the child too?
No, I'm not breaking up with a child, but I will break up with your mama, your sister, your uncle, your grandfather, because I remember that's one of the reasons why, and I put this rule on myself over a decade ago. You're not meeting anybody's mama. You're not meeting anybody's sister. That is not my business until we get to a point where I know this is something that's worthwhile and I'm okay meeting your people. Because when I tell you the first time I had to break up with this person and I was like besties with the mom and this and that, it was devastating.
Oh
So
yeah.
now I'm not only breaking up with you, I had to break up with your mom. I had to break up with your sister. I had to break up with your cousin. It's too much.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
a
these people are
lot.
still trying to talk to you. And I'm like, I can't. There's absolutely no way.
That's a lot. I
The kids I would not break up with because they didn't do anything. And that would be more devastating to them because now it's abandonment. And you know how kids and abandonment, how it turns out to be. They
that's
grow
very
up
true.
as
I
abandoned
feel like
adults.
a man who's like, okay, love bombing. Men that love bomb and
Uh-huh.
introduce you to everybody within the first month of knowing
No, no,
them.
no. I don't even give me the, some people will be like, oh, speak to my mom. No, I'm not.
I want you to meet my mom. I've
We're
love
not.
bombed before. Okay. I've been love bombed before. And now looking back, I'm like, hey, he came on real strong.
And
I
that's what
met
people
them.
think, that they're really into you if they're introducing. But that's the other thing these days. They'll introduce you, but guess what? They've introduced 3 other people after you.
Exactly. Because I'm not the only one. I'm not the first one. I'm not the last one you're
Right.
introducing. And then your mother is entertaining all this nonsense.
Right, because
Wow.
they're never gonna not be on the side of their person. There's absolutely no way. They might say, your behavior is terrible, but they're never gonna say, Taffy, he's been here with 5 other people. We're tired of him.
Exactly.
Exactly. Nobody's ever gonna just
Red flags, red flags. And your mom is a liar like you are. Exactly. Because she
You gotta
just met Lisa
leave
last week
people's
and
mothers
she told her
alone.
she absolutely loves her. I mean, men that love bomb introduce you to
Oh
everybody. I
my
met this
God,
man,
everybody.
I met this man's mother, the brother, the sister's children. I mean,
Your
all
babysitting
within,
the
all
chihuahuas.
within, all
No,
within
we're not
2 months.
uh-uh. You got the dogs on the weekend. You guys are dog parents together now. You're the stepmom to the dogs and this and that. I don't even want to meet the spiders. I don't want to meet the
Not
the
the
ants in your
spiders.
house. I don't. I don't want it.
Ah, Anzi, they do that to mask some other shit. It's to lock you in fast.
Yeah.
That is so
Uh-uh.
true. I really feel that way because now looking, it's been years, right? But looking back, because I
Mm-mm.
still know this person, right? And a lot of things about them are coming out now, and I'm just like, oh, thank you, Lord.
Right.
We didn't take
Mhm.
that, you know, further because now I would be dealing with these problems today.
Right. It's mm-mm.
Anybody got time for that?
No.
What are the signs of love bombing? Uh, Introducing you to everybody too damn soon,
Too soon.
trying to trying to move in with you.
Let me Google it. Love bombing.
And I made a mistake while you're Googling. Hans made a mistake. Now, DJ Faja made a mistake and met this girl's kids last year. And when the relationship ended, the kids' part was the worst. I still don't know how to handle it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
because
I'm
you
not the
get attached
kids.
to these little people, man. You get attached and let it be, oh my gosh, let it be a baby. For me, that because I'm obsessed with little kids, right? Let it
I'm the
be
kids.
a,
I'm not leaving
that
unless you deny
that's
me
the hardest
access.
part because now too, the younger they are as well, the younger they are, and then you get attached to them. It's not like you can call their phone because they ain't got one. Now you find yourself calling the daddy's phone because you want to talk to the little girl or boy, and it's like now you look like you still want him. But really, you just really actually miss the child. That's it.
So, so wait a minute. We're missing a key. DJ Phasia said. So is DJ Phasia single? We have some single ladies here. Are you single?
Uh-oh. Are you single? Are you single? Are you single? Are you
Please
single?
respond to us. But Anzi, love bombing is a type of emotional abuse where someone uses grand gestures to manipulate another person. That's
Yep.
pretty much it. I mean, that's it.
Yep. Anzi telling you I love you in the first week. Child, listen.
Guys, but the love in the first week, maybe they're mesmerized.
Apana,
Sometimes
apana, that ain't what it is. That ain't what it is.
maybe they're just
Listen, for
mesmerized.
me, you literally put me off when I
There's
meet
a
you
bit
and
fear.
the first thing you say after we meet is I miss you or I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you. I'm just
Mm-mm.
like, and see,
I
that's
usually
what
get
I've been experiencing, right? You meet someone today and then tomorrow they're telling you I miss you. No, you don't.
it is a
And I can't
little scary.
lie. Y'all, I cannot lie. You text me I miss you, I'm not going to lie to you and tell you I miss you too.
No,
If I
I
actually
don't lie.
respond and tell you I miss you, I actually really do. If I
Yeah.
don't tell you that, like I'm not that person who'll just say, I love you too, I miss you too, and I really don't.
And then the concept of spending 4 hours on the phone.
AKA
Or
Nigerians, and that's who I'm talking about.
yeah, the infamous for that. Or this, it's cute, but at our age, I gotta most time I gotta be up at 5 a.m. There's no way, honey, I can sleep on the phone.
Jollof United brothers. No, seriously. Like when I say, like they're the worst, y'all. I
They're
love
just
my
telling you
Jollof brothers.
what they think you want to hear, honestly. They are
Right.
assuming that women want to hear that. And a lot of times I I I I've just started to make things clear. Please don't waste your time with the antics and whatnot. Let's just keep it moving. It's okay. Let's just be
Listen,
genuine. Let's try that first. And then if
exactly.
genuine doesn't work, let's bring in the antics.
And then you're already, we meet today, tomorrow, you're calling me baby,
Baby, I want you to have my
my
babies.
this. No, no. And listen, I met this guy the other day, and that's the exact same thing. Very next day, I miss you so much. Oh, I want to talk to you. I want to see you. Can I see you today? Uh, I got plans, sir. You
As I
think
don't
I didn't?
introduce.
I had to tell him I've had plans before I met you, and I'm not changing my plans.
Yeah,
And I and I
plans don't change.
and I had to ask, do you really feel like you're ready to be in a relationship? Because you kind of sound like you're trying to get yourself together. I had to ask. He sounds like he's trying to get himself together. I
And
was like, I don't think. He's like, why do you ask that? I was like, because when I was trying to get myself together, I made a conscious decision not to bring anybody else into my situation.
exactly. And I feel like people don't do that. They actually want you to come in and assist. And sometimes you do need that, but tell someone that. Don't make me come in and it's like I have a skeleton of a bear. Now I have to put skin and stuff the bear.
And
Sometimes it doesn't work.
that's exactly how I feel like he's trying to do, because I feel like he has a lot of things that he needs to do right now. Because I was honest, he asked me, why do you feel like I'm not ready or I'm not in a position to be dating or in a relationship? And I told him, like, the first thing you said in our first conversation was, I'm trying to get myself together.
No, that's not the,
Came
even if
from
you are,
you.
don't start with that.
Right. Hansa, I don't introduce anyone to my dad, but if I introduce you to my siblings, that don't
Siblings are
even
even
matter.
the
That one
worst.
doesn't matter.
That doesn't even count. Siblings are the worst. My sister's gonna look you dead in the eye
Ah,
and even chuckle and not believe a single thing.
listen,
No.
my sisters are gonna call you Bamnini or Bamkuru. I
Worst.
mean, my siblings. Listen, my siblings ain't shit
Okay.
either. So,
Even his sister says, sisters will literally ask me, hey, do we still like her or not? Siblings are the worst. Those people, oh my
siblings
God.
are the worst. Don't
Mm.
ever think just because don't ever think, oh, I met my tete today. No,
Your tete?
no,
Hmm.
no. Because trust me, there are a few people calling her tete. Anzikoma, unsolicited video
Oh,
calls. Listen,
oh
like,
Lord.
why are you calling me on video at 7:30 in the morning?
Kumbodare, what about the back-to-backs? You called me 5 minutes ago and then you call back and say, what are you
Why?
doing? I'm still doing the same thing you left me doing the last time you called me.
It hasn't changed.
It hasn't. It's not, it doesn't move that quick sometimes.
And the desperation, guys. People are fiends out here. I don't know if it's desperation. I think it's more of what Tino was saying, that they tell you what they think you want to hear, right? They're going
Mm-hmm.
to tell us how beautiful we
Mm-hmm.
are, how they miss us. And you know what? Great. Yeah, we love to hear those things. But I think at our age, we know when it's not genuine. Like, I just met you, so what exactly do you miss? You don't even, like, this guy. I was like, sir, I don't even know your hobbies. I don't even know what you do with your spare time. I
Right.
don't know if we're compatible. I don't know any of that. But all of a sudden, I'm going to be your girlfriend. I'm going to be your wife.
And
Don't put that on my life.
not even at our age. When a woman truly has self-worth, values herself, a lot of times lies are not going to be pleasing
Right.
because there's no way you can already, and for some people it does happen, But really in regular life, most of the time here on earth, the first time you meet someone, to really say, oh, I know I'm going to spend the rest of my life with that person,
Right.
it's not always true. Unless we're familiar
It's really not.
or something. But for the most part, these people that have said, this was my person, most of them are not even together anymore. So we have to be realistic about, don't come to me and start saying that, especially at my age, and then just knowing that, things are not, you have to be realistic these days. There are a lot of people who are scamming even to be in relationships. Right. So why would there's no way. If you start saying that, oh, I missed you already, it's been 2 days, bro, I can guarantee you tomorrow when you try to call me, you're not going to reach me.
No.
You're not.
No. And like, I really don't understand that. What are you missing? What exactly are you missing? And then you think Kuti telling me you can't stop thinking about me after we've just met is something I really want to hear. It's really not, honestly. It's really honestly not what I want to hear. Because I'm busy doing, maybe I thought about you throughout the day, but I have things going on. Like, do you not have anything going on?
And that's the other thing. I used to be like, when I was my 20s, a busy man was the worst thing for me. I hated it. Why are you so busy? You don't give me attention.
You don't have time for me.
You don't have time for me. Now, if you are not busy,
like, what are you doing? What
is the problem?
You have too much time on your hands.
It's just a no.
Do something.
No. I feel like they test to do that. I feel like they do that to test how dumb you are. Guys, passing nice.
No, I can't, y'all. Like, I really, but Joan of Arc is dear Anyatso Tichuku, Kuti, our Jollof brothers, Njo Waneka system, Ikako. Very bad system. You know what I'm saying? But love bombers. I mean, even Wanengo Achiku, somebody was telling me about, we were talking about love bombers, and I don't know who it was, and I don't know if you're even watching, whoever told me this. They were telling me about a guy who love bombed them so much, like they were paying for stuff, my $800, $700 in the first week. Yeah, those kind of grand gestures. But then, Anzi, turns out they were they were not okay.
Mentally?
They were not. She was like, I started just seeing, he was just became obsessed with her, and it was just weird. But he was love bombing, trying to introduce her to the family, paying for expensive things. Oh, who was it? I think it was an AC unit they paid for.
Oh.
Yeah. It was an AC unit they paid for. And they had only met like 2 weeks prior to that. And her AC went out and he paid for it.
Sometimes it be hot. Sis probably was just like, let me just let him do it.
Listen, I would. I'm not going to ask you for it, but if you offer.
Because AC unit? Oh.
Hansi scammers and drug dealers got to offload that dirty cash. So they gotta, I feel like scammers and drug dealers definitely will love bomb you.
Yeah.
I mean, they can afford to do so, right?
They definitely can afford to, but at what cost? At your cost.
And then you get caught. They get caught, and now you're left hanging. Or they get caught, murimese, and now you're on that police report.
Girl. And these days they don't ask questions. They take everybody. And then they figure it out.
You're all going.
You're all going. then they'll sort it out in the morning. But you've been in there all that time
all
being
night,
traumatized
all night. Let
over
it be
stuff
a
that has nothing
Friday.
to do
You're
with
stuck
you.
in there till Monday.
When we give you time, it's a problem. When we don't, we're cheating. What do you want us to do exactly? Who
Okay,
is
so
this?
listen, we love the attention. Don't get us wrong. But telling us you love us and you miss us after we've known each other for 24 hours, Sha. I mean, Kananeo. I mean, really, do you really think, okay, is that what you do, love? Do you tell women, I love you and I miss you within, let's not even say 24 hours, 7 days. We'll give it 7 days. Because it takes less than 7 days for our love bombers to start telling you they love you and how many babies they're going to have with you. So,
Mhm.
what say you?
So how do I wait till I miss y'all?
Listen, it's okay. You can miss me. Just don't tell me about it in 24 hours. Because it's really weird for us.
Do you know
For me, anyway.
sometimes maybe it's just me. Sometimes in 24 hours or maybe the week, I might not even know your last name. So if I don't know your last name, your name is what you carry. It's what people know you in the world as. If I don't know that, what is it that I can say I miss you about? Do I miss your, okay, maybe you could miss my energy.
I don't know if they're missing you or rather they're just thinking of you, right? Like
Well, maybe, yeah, maybe you were on my mind.
you're on my mind, but I don't feel like that's missing me. So you can tell me you're on my mind, I'm thinking of you, but I miss you is because now I feel like I have to tell you I miss you too. It's just like somebody telling me I love you. If I don't love you, I cannot tell you I love you too. That's the same for I miss you for me. Because
The I love
I
you
might
is
be
very
thinking
true.
about you, but I'm not missing you.
I don't know. Well, come back, Mr. AK-47. Well, why don't you just join? Just tell us so we don't
Join us. You know, you can join
misunderstand.
us. Come in on this conversation.
Because
Anytime we don't have a guest, guys, you're welcome to request to join us.
relationships don't have a formula. I think for us, we're just saying it freaks us out when men are so quick
It
to
freaks us out. That's
overshare
what it
certain
is.
things, because a lot of times people are scamming to be in relationships. People are not being their true selves. So it's
Right.
not that we're complaining that we don't, he declined. It's not that we're complaining that we don't want men to have time for us, or we don't want this, because in our experience, if you're dating a man that doesn't have, not doing anything, I mean, what do they really stand for? And
Right.
is that something that's going to be a problem in the relationship? It's not that we're trying to say that men are not doing it right. There are a lot of men who are doing it
Oh, absolutely.
amazingly. A lot of men.
Absolutely. We're not I can't. We have to scam so you give us a chance.
Jesus.
You're not helping this situation.
No, 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 no. But anyway, we have been on here for like an hour and a half. I think it's time we check out.
Yes. If we do not have any takers to come on for 2 minutes tops, come on 2 minutes. If you want to come on, say hello, give us a word or two. So before we get out of here, this has been a great conversation, you guys.
I know, Mr. AK-47. I'm guessing the TN is Tennessee. AK-47, Tennessee. AK-47 is a gun, isn't it?
I don't think the TN is for Tennessee.
No? Oh. Taku? Oh, Nyamuranga. Wait a
He does
minute.
not live he doesn't even live in the US. So it's not Tennessee.
Oh, so we're
See,
anyway.
now we want to know what the TN is for. The TN is for DJ Fager. DJ Fager. What's
Well,
up, person?
long time.
Too long. How are you? How are you?
Do you remember the last time we saw each other?
No. Why would you ask me that?
There is feedback.
There is feedback. I don't know where it's coming from.
I added Leo.
There's feedback.
Yeah, there's some feedback. So somebody has playing in the background. Who's joining us?
Okay,
Yeah.
You hear me, guys?
Hello, Leo.
Yeah. What's up,
What's
Leo?
up?
Yeah, we need some light.
How's it going? All right,
Yo, Leo, what's up, man?
how's it going? How you doing?
Hey, I'm good, man.
Okay, good. How's everybody? Compliments of the season.
Compliments of the season to you too. I feel like somebody has us playing in the background.
Let me see if I could drop my volume.
I think we're probably playing in the background. Preston, when was the last time I saw you?
Oh, you really need to feel bad about this. I'll tell you to the date.
And Taffy doesn't remember.
Okay, let me give you a clue. Dallas.
Was that Zim Expo?
No, not Zim Expo. I think you were coming to see
brother?
your family or somebody. Yeah. And then you were like, where you at? This is 2006, by the way.
Okay, Saka, you can't even. I mean, come on, Tino is Russia.
For 2006. Like, for real?
I'll vote it. I got a session Mariake. Me and her were close.
No, but then what happened to you after that? Listen, Tino, 2006, ja. I barely remember what I was doing last week.
Guys, there's so much feedback.
Oh, somehow I can't remember what I did this morning, but I still remember 2006.
The feedback, I can hear the feedback when I'm speaking.
Yeah, it's on everyone.
Yeah.
But the guys.
I can't hear anything. I'm not hearing the feedback.
Not anymore. Everyone.
What about me? Is it me?
You have Leo, you have feedback.
Okay, I'm just gonna drop everyone and re-add everyone.
Yeah, let's re-add.
Cool.
Yeah, let's re-add. And Preston, you didn't answer, question.
Okay. What did you
That he didn't answer your question. See, no feedback.
It's one of them who has the feedback.
Because you asked him, Kuti, are you single? There's single ladies in the chat.
Oh, he said he is.
He did. Ladies, we have a single man. Well, we might as well ask. I feel like we need to do like the Kendra G show and start asking him, so what are you looking for?
What are you looking for in a lady?
See, now we're about to interview you. There's single ladies in the house. There you go.
I mean, is he even looking for a situation? Are you looking for a situation?
Are you guys talking to me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if the right situation comes along,
You're doing too much. We said, are you looking for a situation? Yes or no? Yes or no? That's it.
Okay. The answer is yes.
That's it.
But it has to be the right situation, right? Am I right?
It always needs to be right. But
okay.
That wasn't the answer. You know which are multiple choice, but one's yes or no.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I guess I am. You know what? I guess I am. Maybe. Yeah.
We
Someone
are
says
putting you on
everyone
the
is always
spot.
Eh?
I'm the girl. Every man is always looking.
No, I didn't want to say that, but
I mean, we're about to turn it into a singles show. Um,
I don't know if they'll
you see, I think
and the
you
which
know
is
I
what
wrote.
imagine.
I think I wrote
Why answer no
Muchatika.
questions?
I didn't.
Hmm?
I'll answer questions. You can go to Auntie Kanga Mwashake, but she'll know what my whole thing was most of the time, Guti, don't ask me if you're not ready for my answer, because chances I'll give you an answer because I don't usually use my emotions like that. So, you know.
Okay, don't say that in public.
Yeah, no, I know. Kungoti igare taudza vamwe chokwadi vanozobvunza mubvunzo usiriwo kuti ndakanaka
Okay,
kukunda
well,
uyu
okay.
here ini ndichiona kuti aiwa uyu akanaka kukunda. I don't really want to go to hell because I lied on one test.
Anyway, but that's not what we're doing, right? We're just going to ask you questions, and then we'll allow the ladies to get into in your DMs.
Right, that we just want to connect you. That's what Sim Ladies does. We
Ask
connect.
away.
Yeah.
Ask away.
How, first of all, introduce yourself, please. Tell us your name and your age and where you are calling us from.
Preston Jassy, aka Feja or DJ Feja. I'm in Lowell, Massachusetts, which is just outside of Boston. Been here for what? About coming up to a year now. I was in North Dakota for a very long time. So, and I'm 43.
North Dakota, kuswe snow. Snow yakawani. But you went to
Chando,
right? Like you could have gone to California or Florida.
The reason why I went around that time we stopped talking, Taffy. If you remember, and Dallas, let me go somewhere else.
Wait a minute.
In the Vandaenda ku Florida, where I met my ex. Then my ex, because she's Native American, over that we got married, and she was like, "Oh, you know what? I wanna have a baby where I'm from." Not knowing what the hell I was going, I was just like, "Hey, so that's how I ended up in North Dakota.
So how long did you live in North Dakota? How long did you live in North Dakota?
From 2009 till last year.
Oh wow!
You braved that weather that whole time.
And also, the older I got, because when I was young, you know, I was an actual DJ. I used to DJ and go to parties and do all this stuff, and I was so outgoing. Then the older I got, the less outgoing I am. I'm actually a lot more boring now because I enjoy silence. North Dakota was perfect for me because the thing is, my job has been remote since 2018. So North Dakota was so cheap for me. Most of the time,
I bet
I would pay my 1 year rent, my paycheck at 2 months, and the rest of the year I'll just be traveling.
Wow.
So I would
look at that guy, ladies. He's gainfully employed.
Would you like to tell us what you do? What's your profession?
So I'm a business analyst.
And he works from home, ladies. He has lots of time.
Scrum Master, Agile Coach, whatever. But mostly I like business analyst. So.
Okay.
Do
you have any kids?
Employed.
Huh?
Do you have any children?
I have one kid. She's in Minnesota. She's 14.
Okay.
Little girl.
Are you willing to have more kids?
I don't know.
That's a fair answer.
Okay. Here's how I would answer that. I'm always willing to accept my responsibilities.
Mm-hmm.
So if we hit it raw and you end up pregnant, I guess I'm taking it.
Okay.
You know what? He's Zim married? No, he's not Zim married. He was married to a Native American, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you didn't marry anybody in Zimbabwe, did you? Because
I left Zimbabwe right after high school. I was 18 when I came here. That would be weird
some
if I
people got
left it.
married at 18, so you never know.
Not the way with my old man was like,
Yeah, it makes sense.
I couldn't even say I had a girlfriend or I even smiled at a girl when I was back home. That's how strict my dad was.
You guys. That's my one. Leo, what happened to you?
I thought
Top Twitter interview we're finding DJ Faja a wife. Well, actually, we don't know. What is it that you want? Do you want a long-term relationship? Do you want to just kick it? Are you looking for a wife? What is it that you want?
So, okay, I have to be honest. So, part of the reason why I've been hesitant in really jumping into anything after last year, I realized one thing: dating Zimbabwean girls is different from dating white girls.
Really?
What gave you that impression?
Wow.
I dated someone last year. That's when I was like, holy crap, this is different.
What was different?
So this is my conclusion just based on the few, I would say, the few experiences I've had. It's
Was it good or bad?
Initiate, it's just different. It's harder to initiate a relationship with a Zimbabwean woman because you guys put so many barriers up front. But it's easier to initiate a relationship. Let me not just say white girls, Americans in general. And so...
Why y'all looking at him like that, though?
No, we're trying to understand.
We're listening attentively.
Yeah, so last year when I was in Dallas for about 4 months last year, as I was still deciding where exactly I wanted to end up, right? I even just interacting with Zimbabwean girls, I found out it was just, I don't know, it was different in the sense that sometimes even just having a simple conversation, somehow it I guess, at least the ones I talk to, they end up taking it like, oh my God, and I'm like, first of all, I don't know any of you, right? So me just having a conversation is me trying to figure out, okay, who am I vibing with? But then I have a conversation with you, then I go like, oh, nice, it was a nice chat. I have a conversation with that one, and then the next thing, and I go like, wait, I didn't even know that I like any of you anyway, but I'm trying to find my position here.
Right.
And that was the difference. And the whole indirect thing to me was just different. That I felt like when you're talking to Zimbabwean girls, you kind of have to be indirect.
Is it all of them or the ones that you've spoken to?
Right.
I feel
I'm only speaking through my own experiences, right? That whenever I spoke to I remember one time I had a full conversation with this one girl, and I was like, oh, I think you're kind of cute. It's like, that's too direct. I was like, I thought you would rather know my intentions before, like, I come around and hide behind my finger, pretending like I'm trying to be your church buddy when A, I don't even go to church, and B, I really just. And also, you know, this thing of I want you to like me for me, and to the moyo wangu, and I'm like, antina x-ray yekone moyo wako, so I'm just gonna start liking the outside first. I mean, that's
what attracts you to start talking to somebody, right? How they look on the outside. I mean, you know, people get upset when you describe the kind of person you want to date, how they look or whatever. But at the end of the day, we like what we like. So if I'm not attracted to you physically, we can't move to the next step. Like how?
Yeah, and so I think it's that balance of how do I guess maybe I guess maybe it has to be a way of pretending like I don't like you, or maybe I like you but I don't find you attractive, and then boom, doesn't go sneak in somewhere in there.
That's very possible, right? Because personality can get you a lot further than the next person who looks way better than you.
Well,
but for me to get to know your personality, I have to be attracted to something about you for me to give you that chance to begin with. So it could be your appearance, it could be how you approach me, it could be, I mean, there has to be something that makes me give you a chance to get to know your personality.
And then unfortunately, men are visual beings. There's no way to get away from that. Not even just men, we're all visual beings.
Right.
If you see, in order for me, like if I see a man and he's not as tall as I would like, I don't know if he has a good heart. All I saw was his height. So
That's true.
I agree with you on that, DJ. I completely agree. Someone said, do you mean indirect or respectful? I find that y'all become too loose-lipped, bordering on disrespect, because the Americans and the white women allow you to do that.
So when it comes to disrespectful, I think it's situational. Because this is my opinion, okay? If it's in a situation where I like you, but I'm seeing the maybe at that moment I might just do something outrageous to get you to go like, what the hell is wrong with you? Then once I have that opening, come in and say, okay, really, this is why I did A, B, C, D. So initially it might look like disrespect, but I'm really just trying to stand out. I don't know. At least that's my approach. Because I would rather you cuss me out the first 2 seconds, which would end up becoming
bad. Because with what, why not just find a way that doesn't make, because if you come at me and you say something that
there's no coming back,
meaning, right, you might not be able to come back.
No.
And if that's how you're approaching, okay,
I didn't say demeaning.
Well, we use the word disrespect.
Right. So those are the same WhatsApp group.
That's okay. That's subjective in the sense, Ekuti, you might look at it like it was disrespect.
Yeah.
Right. But it was just me saying, hey, okay, I'm here.
Okay, give us an example of what you would say. Maybe that would help. Give us an example of what you would say.
Okay, so I remember one time we were at this Fusion Africa to Dallas, right? And I see this girl, she's looking good. I mean, in Nema shape, I was like, oh, wow. I like how you put together your outfit, your earrings, right? Now, I clearly really didn't mean that, because like, what? How do I, sorry. I was just joking. I just wanted a shock value. Okay, but at least now ukaona boots funga in. And we made a joke out of it after that. But initially, it sounds disrespectful, right?
Okay, so are you still talking to this person?
No.
You might
No,
need a new approach.
it turned out to be somebody who has a boyfriend and all that. So there was really nowhere to go with that.
Okay.
I mean, if it's
But
like
you
that,
know,
that's different.
The irony is, earlier this year when I went to Dallas, it was some event in Garipa, and she comes over, and everyone who is there, like, I'm facing I'm like, clearly I'm not the only one who has seen your shoes in the past year, but you still remember what I said, right?
Yeah, but it's not positive, honey. It's not.
No, I get it. That's why I said, okay.
I get it.
For me, it was shock value.
I get it.
Value Yako is probably not getting you anything.
You'll be surprised.
But does it last? I mean, okay, one night, then what about tomorrow?
If I was not looking for
that. Me every time, I like to keep my attention. So every day you're saying something new.
Shock value yake is shocking.
Shock value yake sometimes.
What
I'm saying, your intro, auntie. You know, okay. I'm a writer, right? I like to write.
Right.
The worst stories are the stories that start at the beginning of the story.
Okay.
Because it takes away the mystery, right? But if somehow in the middle of the story you start the sentence with something already happening, like an argument already happening, even you are going to keep reading like, wait, but where did it start from, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I draw you in. Same thing with conversation.
I get it. I get your point. I absolutely get it. But
someone has come to your aid. I'm not sure how to say this, but it says, as a former flame from ages ago, I consider him a wonderful friend.
My God.
When he opens up his heart, you will get to know him, and he is genuine. And we thank you for defending his honor. We are not saying that he is not. I feel like we're misunderstanding.
I didn't even realize she's in here. Right. Oh my God, Liz. What's up, Liz? Oh my God. You see,
Liz.
You are probably a genuine guy, and you're probably the most loving, and you're probably the most giving.
He is a great guy.
Right.
You know, like we started off with oh my gosh, long time. He is a great guy. Right. I don't know him on a dating level because we've just always been friends, right? But
it's the shock value for us.
I don't think there was shock value.
I get it though. I get it though, because maybe it's not like a memorized thing and then I'm sort of okay in the chat. No, it's situational, right?
And we are still shocking.
He said humor takes a while.
She said, hey, hon, his humor takes a while to tune into, but it's second to none. Oh.
So
could this be a former flame that we could, light up again? Could we ignite something here?
But Taffy, we want other people to have a chance.
No. You see, have you ever noticed if someone is trying to make you laugh, that's even a reason why you don't laugh, because the bar is too high.
Seriously? So I could tell you a joke and you just look at me like, because
when was the last time someone said, wait, this is so funny. Listen to this joke, and you actually laughed at it?
No, if it's like that, like it needs to be organic. You know, if you're making,
And
oh,
it
she's
was,
happily married.
yeah. So me and you.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
happily married now. We're just friends.
Yeah. She actually invited me to a wedding. I didn't go. I was busy.
Well, congratulations to your union.
Congratulations. She definitely came to your aid, though.
She came in quick.
I don't know.
She kind of saved that one. So ladies, you better hop in his DM. I mean, what's your age range? Let's get to that. What's your age range?
He said he's 43.
Yes, he's 43. So
44.
what's the age range you date?
To be honest with you, I've never been one obsessed with age. I just don't do anything below 30.
Okay.
Anything below 30, they need to, maybe, the only thing a below 30 can do to me is point out to where I can find somebody older. That's the only thing they can do. That's
okay.
So if you're under 30 and in his DMs, please pointing to some age-appropriate women. What's the maximum age? It's okay if you like older women.
Hey, I was always known to be an older woman type of dude. I don't know. I honestly never thought about it. I think anyone around my age, you see, problem, like I said, problem is maybe, although I disagree with the term brutally honest, like when people say brutally honest, because I'm like, how can the truth be brutal? I don't get it, but I think that's what my problem is. So, and at least I know it.
Okay, so is that a flaw you're naming?
I think so, because I hear it all the time. Like, you didn't have to be that honest, and I go, okay. I don't think you would like the other way.
Yeah.
You wouldn't like
like a time and a place, maybe. Kind of reading the room to see how, okay, maybe I should not say that, you know.
I shouldn't say that, Mara saying you.
But that one was very situational. Very situational. I don't know how to describe it. That's why even the interaction ended up being what it was, because
then have these men roasting women's outfits for shock value.
Iowa.
Okay, I feel like I sort of get what you're saying. I get it.
I get it.
But
yeah,
when you're dealing with Zimbabwean women, if you roast their outfit, it's not going to work for the most part, because now they're going to go back to those same friends. Now you're the enemy of all of them. So I don't know, especially, you know, in a crowd of, I don't know.
I see good in your boots, bata.
It's not boots. No, it's the mere fact that, you know, Zimbabwean women are
roasting me over something. You're roasting me over a decision I made before I left the house, and now I'm going to be thinking about, okay, when he said I was joking, was he really joking, or are my shoes really ugly? Now I'm not going to enjoy the rest of my evening, because now I'm thinking about, okay, do I send to Dallas? Exactly, send to Dallas. Like, now I'm thinking, okay, are these really the wrong shoes?
Then we have so many avenues to go with that conversation. Exchange my resume. We're not going to sit there exchanging resumes all night. So what do you do? Oh, you're a business analyst? Oh my God, what do you do? I'm a nurse. Oh my God, I'm an accountant. Oh really? You do balance sheets? Oh, exactly.
Okay, but now
we're not going to have that conversation. Huh?
Now we're arguing, we're standing there arguing about my shoes because now I'm mad. I'm going to say something right back at you, and then we're going to go back and forth. And then you're trying to explain that it was just a joke and da da da. But now I'm mad, so I'm not listening to that. And then I'm going to say something that you're going to need to respond to as well. And now it's all bad.
If it's done, you see, communication, that's why they say communication is what, 10% words? I think that's what they say, right? The words are only 10%. As I'm saying that, if I remember correctly, this conversation, I'm gently rubbing your shoulders, and we are having like a communication, right? Where you can clearly tell. You can't tell me you can't tell if someone is joking when you're looking at them. You can tell that, okay, this is a joke. It's not malicious. Because in the end, if I remember, but the whole conversation is like, oh, so what? You want to be my fashion design? What did you say? My shopping buddy? I was like, the only problem with going shopping is I have a 3 outfit maximum. So if you try anything over 3 outfits, I'm out of it. So that wouldn't work either. And we are going back and forth. We're laughing about that. But the conversation is definitely lasting more than a resume. Now we are trying to go like,
where do we take it?
What else do we talk about?
So
what else? I wouldn't even know anything about you, because now I'm going like, okay. Maybe I was wrong, but why did you pick that color? Now you're going to tell me how you came up with the color coordination and all that other stuff, right? The stuff that I wouldn't have any other context of asking, but to throw it in there as a way to just shock your system a little bit. Even Kanamota Singamuki, you got to get some jumper cables. I'm sure those jumper cables are not nice for that car, but you know, hey, you got to go.
So, okay. So your shock value doesn't necessarily have to be something, it's either or, it's situational, auntie. Either it can be slightly negative or it's positive.
It's
right?
Like, okay, it's like something that I would do. It's something like, maybe you say something, right? That's kind of iffy. I look at your friend and I'm like, why'd you go anywhere with her? Clearly you can't take it in public, right?
Okay.
We can laugh about that. And most of, hey, I wish I still had my fedoras, Liz. So we can laugh about that kind of stuff, right? Because especially, I'm very good when it comes to reading people's body language and stuff. The moment I see you flinch, and part of the reason why I feel any kind of tense, I have no problem saying, listen, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to see where we're going with this. But most of the time it doesn't get to that, because it's not malicious at all. It's just trying to say, hey,
we're stand out. You're trying to get the attention.
I definitely get it. Right. Okay.
Because so I remember one time, this is when I saw that sometimes if it's not necessarily what you are saying, it's what you mean. Because if I'm talking to you and I go like, if I'm talking to you, Taffy, and I go, I hate you, you are not looking at me like, oh my God, why do you hate me? You're just looking at me going like, what do you mean? Because you know there is something, I probably mean the opposite of that. So that's what I'm saying. Don't get carried away by the issue thing. It worked. Trust me, it worked.
Okay, so for the ladies that just joined, Feston here is single, and he's single. He's 43. He's in Massachusetts. He has a 14-year-old daughter. One of his flaws is that he's blatantly truthful or honest. What did I miss?
Stacy's in Germany. What up, Stacy? She's joining us from Germany. Can you believe that?
Oh, wow.
Who's in Germany?
Thank you for joining.
Thank you for
Station
joining.
going.
What's the time out there? But let's see. Okay.
And so, yeah, and the other thing that I guess I was gonna say when you guys were saying earlier, right, is I feel like because I get to hang out with a lot of guys who like to buy women stuff, and I see a lot of these girls falling for this nonsense, man. Like so here there's a guy, a Zimbabwean guy who owns a car garage. So we go to hang out over there and just chill with the boys almost every day or every other day, right? And most of the people who come there are we're talking about very successful people, not like bums or anything. One thing that I started concluding based even on my own experience is it doesn't mean anything when guys buy stuff for you.
I agree.
Very true.
Because I'm not losing anything that means anything to me. Because you guys were talking about, well, we just met and you're buying me this. I'm like, because it works, so we do what works. Now it might not work on you, right?
But it works on somebody.
It works on somebody. It's like buying drinks. That's why guys will buy drinks, because we know for some people it works. Especially, see, you guys are smart, and but there are some of these ladies where we know if she's not used to getting some Hennessy, whatever, double shot club, if I buy it goes like, oh my God, he bought me double shot. I could have bought the next guy a double shot.
Right.
I could care less about it.
Right.
But if I actually take my time out of my day, like for example, right now, I have 150 emails in my inbox that I need to clear by tomorrow if I'm going to have my Friday open. That means I'm going to be working probably through the night and parts of tomorrow, right? If I don't find time to talk to you in between, that means you mean something to me. So that's why when I was talking to my sister, I guess she's in this spot where there are these two guys, she doesn't know who to pick. I said, listen, I'll tell you this. Chances are that guy who's being super awkward around you is because he's too shy to say it. But if he's making an effort to spend time and really get to know you, he's probably the right guy. He might not be the sharpest guy to come up with the wittiest jokes about your shoes, but he might be the one you have to pay attention to,
Right.
Because I know this for a fact that guys don't consider spending anything other than just a knock on the door. We're just like, hey, if this works, can we do it now? But attention, I'm yet to see guys who give attention to women they don't like. I'm yet to see it.
Okay, so what else? So, since we're on that topic and we have you here, Feston, so what if it's not the gift buying or the attention, what ways will a man show you that he's for you? That he's all about you, and that he's actually really interested in you, not in getting in your panties, but actually interested in you.
I still think it's time, because there is really no way for you guys to rape us. We are wired to sleep with probably 98, if not more, 98% or more of the women out there.
Mm.
So that means the sex is not such a huge factor in whether we like you or not, because we can clearly have sex with somebody we don't even like. And because if you think about it, how many guys out there will have kids that they don't even see and don't even care about?
Right.
And I kind of reverse engineered it in my head, because I was always figuring, like, why? Then I started thinking about it in this regard. To us, whether we came in a socks, on a paper towel, on your stomach, inside you, on your face, we came. That's what we were trying to do.
End of story.
Right.
You've achieved what you were trying to do.
We're trying to release that baby. This time it just happened to be in you and it grew into a baby. That's why we wouldn't care, right?
Right. Fair enough.
But when we are trying to watch the game, in that moment, if you call, how are we handling that call?
Interesting. Okay. Please do tell the girl you like versus the one you just want to bed. You're watching the game with your boys and she calls.
If that's somebody who means something to me, I'm gonna tell my boy, hey, I'll be right back. And I'll step out, take the call, tell you, hey, I'll call you right back. Or I'll call you after the game. If I don't care, on the other hand, well,
just not gonna pick up, or I'll call you later.
That might be too much effort.
You're just not gonna pick up, and then you might just call back later.
Think about it this way: we care about our time,
right?
The way you guys care about, about your cake,
right? Okay.
So since we can't just come grab your cake without your permission, that means we can't just, you can't just grab our time without our permission. That's also rape.
That's very true.
And so that's why even I can't think of any other way I've ever seen. Dudes know this, man. When you're hanging out with dudes, we start going like, man, you've been spending a lot of time with that girl, man. You really love her. We never say, oh, you are sleeping with her. No, we go, you're spending time with her.
That's interesting.
So I don't know.
Anzi, at times it depends on the stage of the relationship, right? And Punchy is asking, oh, she says, can I ask a question? Punchy, you know, you can join us if you'd like. You can come on. Yo, we've been on here for over 2 hours now, but but this is quite interesting. Please either type or request to join us. You can come on and ask your question. And again, he is single. He is 43, y'all. Single, based in Massachusetts, close to Boston.
And
looking.
We're only gonna stay 10 more minutes.
10 more minutes, yes, because we gotta work in the morning. We gotta work. Punctu, we're waiting for your question, love. Are you coming on or you're typing? But while we're waiting, so you gave us let's see, you gave us one flaw. Give us 2 more flaws.
What is it necessarily a flaw, or is it situational?
Being brutally honest. I mean, if he feels like, I don't know, it could be a flaw if he's not leaving the room and just being brutally honest.
Is that how you are? You don't read the room, you just say whatever the first thing that comes to your mind.
I do read the room, but the one thing I never want to be accused of is, well, you didn't tell me that.
Okay. So her question is, why do men chase you hard, high and low, beg for your time? Then you give them a chance, and boom, after a few.
What happened?
Ooh, you know what usually
Why
happens when
chase
we
a
stay
woman
on
for a
long?
few months, then decide to waste her time?
Well, it depends on what you mean by chase, because naturally we are hunters.
Right, the whole courting
Right.
process. You're calling, you're texting.
For months on
Okay.
end.
You know, because I was in the Midwest, I'll tell you this: men, at least we have two hobbies other than sports, two hobbies that are really close, and every man falls on either one or both.
Okay.
We are either fishermen,
Okay.
or we are hunters, or both.
Okay.
Oh,
And
so fishermen, you know, when you fish, you have to be patient.
so sometimes you fish, you get it,
You catch it,
and you got to
release.
take pictures. You get to take pictures, shows the people the kind of fish that you can get, and then you make sure the fish is okay. Sometimes you have to tag it. That's why you see some fish will have some kind of a tag, and then you release it back in the water, because you are trying to find out, are you going to be able to catch it again, or do you catch another one like that, or do you catch another bigger than that, or better than that, more beautiful than that? Sometimes it is like that.
Okay, what about the hunting?
And then the hunting, you have to understand that every hunter knows his prey.
We don't stand a chance.
Bruh.
So when you are a hunter, you are not going to hunt a bear the same way you hunt like a deer, right?
Right.
So sometimes you don't know what you're looking at. Is that a lion or is that a cat? So now that's where you start playing around to try to see, okay, how did I catch a cat before? Oh, okay, that one is not biting. Okay, how did I catch a bear before? That one is not biting. And then sooner or later, ladies are very good and transparent. They'll show you whether they are the lion, the bear, the deer, whatever. And then you have to adjust your strategy accordingly.
This is
Okay, it still doesn't answer the question.
Which
I get
is what?
that there's two categories, but why would a man be a fisherman instead of a hunter?
do catch and release, girl.
But why are we
They
doing that?
chase you for months. Now they see
Because
they can catch you. They
at that moment, it's not about the fish. It's about the process of me knowing that I can catch the fish. That's why I'm gonna release it back.
yeah.
Hence, I swear if sexuality was a choice, I would date women. Men are just complicated. LOL. But oh well.
Yeah.
No, men are so simple. You guys complicate things.
How do we complicate
Hey,
things?
Beulah. We
Men are so
complicate
simple
things.
because I don't know where I heard this, and I agree with it, and I say it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
For the most part, men, me included, we want to be alone, but we don't want to be by ourselves.
So like we're in the same house, or just in different rooms?
Not necessarily different rooms. For us, it's about the psychological space, right? So I can be on the the same couch with my friend, watching the game, not say a word to each other for 3 hours. And then we'll be like, dude, that was such a great day, man. Hope I'll see you next week, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
So you just want to be left alone?
For the most part.
Okay. That's interesting. That's very interesting.
Because here's the thing. If we're going through something, right? Most of the time, guys will shut down. We are inward. But that bothers women a lot. Because now you're like, why are you so quiet? I'm quiet because I'm trying to deal with my situation in my head, right?
But do you communicate that there is a situation?
It depends on the person you're dealing with. Because there are times when you know she can't handle the fact that there is a situation. And just because there's a situation doesn't mean, I want input on how to deal with it. Because chances are, this situation, I already know, like, okay, I have options on how to deal with it. But I also understand that those options are not the best of options. So I gotta be okay in my head to say, okay, I'm about to take a bad or a worse option here. And so all that calculation is going on. When somebody else comes from the outside, that's why if you communicate with a guy, you ask him, hey, how was your day? It was good. What happened at work? Oh, nothing. You were at work 8 hours and nothing happened? No, nothing happened. But at work, maybe you almost got into a fight with somebody. But because we knew that it's just testing each other's balls, we're trying to see who's got the bigger balls. It's not an issue.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Well, you know what we need to do? Because you're actually telling us, you're giving us the brochure to the game. Right now, you're only giving us the brochure. We need the whole book. We need the
whole book.
So I feel like we need to do a panel on dating. And please, I ask, can you be one of our panelists?
Sure.
Okay. So we'll bring you, and then we'll bring another lady. So someone will be in contact, because these are things we need to know, because a lot of times women, we make assumptions about what's in a man's head, what men actually want, and we don't listen. And we also need, one thing I know I'm learning for myself in life is accountability.
Oh, yeah.
When it comes to dating. Because a lot of times you're just blaming men are this, they're this. But
what's your issue?
It's you.
Yeah.
You're the issue.
And you're carrying your issues into every relationship, and you think it's them.
Thank you. So this is definitely something that it's been very beneficial, because I'm sure people didn't know about the catch and release, because, people circle a lot. So I know even myself, I've been caught, released, caught by the same person.
Maybe caught multiple times by the same fisherman.
The same person. I didn't realize I was tagged, but now that I know I was tagged, I can move accordingly. So we need our sisters to know all of this, honestly. It really was enlightening. After the shock value factor thingy, you have enlightened us.
Right. I'm going to have 2 men. Yes, definitely we need 2 men, because there's 2 of us.
I was about to say that. My answers tend to be very unconventional. So I think it would be much better if you brought somebody who might say, okay, because I know how to translate it into guy language, because I hang out with dudes and we talk about this kind of stuff,
I love it. I love it. We definitely need to do this. Well, we need to find another man. So if you have anyone in that you can vibe vibe with on things like this, let us know. Or if anyone in the comments, if you have somebody you think would be great to join Feston with, you know, and us in this conversation, let us know. We'll set a date. It'll be a Wednesday as usual. So we'll find out after this when you're available, Feston, and we need to find another gentleman to join us. Maybe
For me,
AK, maybe next time he'll be available. AK-47.
yeah. If you give me at least 24-hour heads up so I can
Oh no, we'll
clear
give you lots of time. Don't worry. We'll definitely give you probably at least a week heads up.
Oh, okay, that's even better.
Yeah.
And at some point we're going to answer the question of what happened to you. I met your sister. To Cleveland, I think.
Oh yes, she was in Cleveland. Yeah. Did go to that, yeah.
And I kept saying to her, I don't want to be disrespectful, but you look like somebody. And then finally when I said, that's my sister, I was like, oh yeah, okay.
The number of times people have walked up to her and asked her if she's my sister. I guess we really do look alike.
No, your entire sibling network is the same person.
You look alike. I was like,
we all look alike, but we also don't look alike. It's so weird.
Nah, there is no mistake. Like, what was weird was I didn't really know anyone to Cleveland. I just kind of showed up because I heard it was a Zimbabwean thing going on. I was like, I'll just go there, right? So I show up, and then I kind of befriended some people there. Now, when I was now drunk, that's when I saw your sister. So now I'm like, okay, either I'm really, really drunk and I'm going like, and I keep saying to her, you know, but the thing is, the person I'm thinking about, I haven't seen it for years, so I could be tripping because I'm drunk. I was drinking Jameson, Papa.
Yeah, you definitely drunk, but
well,
we'll definitely catch up after this. We'll catch up.
You hurt the man's feelings. 2006 is a long time ago,
and I thought we were good friends.
Jeez, 2006. Where was I even in 2006?
Austin.
I was in Texas. I was in Austin.
Yeah, and I know because you were like, and Unonaga, you were like, Freja, I'm not leaving Dallas without seeing you. I'll come there. I was like, oh, okay. And then that went from there to, I've never heard of you. Now I started seeing you online. Let me see what she's doing. Let me see what she's doing. Ndongoterera muchiita maconversation enyu because hey, you know, kana uchingogara wega, you got all of time to do everything. You know, so
oh my goodness. Well, thank you so much for joining us.
No, thank
yes, I'm
you
guys.
We can definitely don't have each other's numbers. Please exchange them in the background. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. We had such a great time. This has really been. We didn't
awesome.
Right, we didn't even expect this.
I know,
but it was really
I didn't expect to come on. As you guys could tell, when my thing was flipped, I was still doing some work on my computer, and I was like, I'll just listen during background. And you guys were like, someone to join. I'm like, okay.
You might as well. We're very, this is a women's platform, but we're very inclusive. And I feel like sometimes people, when they hear, oh, Zim ladies and it's for women, they think it's a situation to down talk on men. Not at all.
Not at all. We want to learn from the men. Right. There are things that we'll definitely learn from you guys. Like today, we learned a lot.
Yeah. Well, the one I was actually going to approach you guys because I've been seeing a lot online, a lot of people trying to get in the space here, business analysts, Scrum, Agile coach. I was like, listen, I can help out so those people who have questions.
Exactly. So now we have a twofer. So now we have a
so we have
twofer.
two. Yeah. Yeah.
So
we're going to bring you on for the relationship one, and we're going to bring you on for that one. Because we were actually talking about that just yesterday, actually.
Yeah.
We were talking about that. So yeah, that would be excellent. That would be great.
No, no problem. Saga, regarding Bozogram, I might be working all night today, so.
All right. Well,
we'll
thank you for joining us. Have a good night.
Thank you. Have a good night, Phaedra. This was awesome.
Right? Guys, thank you everyone who joined in tonight. We had a good time. As always, we appreciate your time. We will post this on our YouTube as soon as Taffy does the edits.
I will try to get that in by the weekend, y'all.
See? She made a promise. But anyway, it was really good. We had a good time. And
was awesome.
Guys, if you want to ever come on, you can
go on our website.
Yeah.
I'm putting it in the chat right now. This is our website.
Go to our website and go where it says do a live with us, I think. What does it say?
I think it, yeah, let me go on there right now.
And then you can sign up. We usually do them on Wednesdays. We can be flexible. You can always email us if you have another day that you that you need to do it on, but we normally do it on Wednesdays, and it's Wednesday evenings. So go there and just sign up. And then there's also other things that you can do. There's former videos that we do. You remember our first interviews? They're all on there. So and then we have our YouTube channel, which is also Zim Ladies RT. So you can always catch up there. And then please like, share our page, subscribe. Exactly, subscribe, and then you'll never miss anything. We really do enjoy this.
Yes, really this is a lot of fun, y'all. And if you have suggestions of what you'd like to see more of, you can always DM us on our Instagram. You can go on our website. You can email us. Our email is zimladiesrt@gmail.com. I mean, you can find us everywhere. You can message us on YouTube. You can message us on Facebook, wherever you cannot miss us. Our personal DMs, you can get in there. Mine is that Zim chick, that with underscores in between. Tino is I am Tino. So just find us, y'all. Let us know what you wanna, what you wanna learn, what you wanna listen to. Just, we're open, we're learning, and we're just talk to us, engage with us.
That's it.
Yeah.
All right.
So until next time.
Have a good night.
Good night, y'all.